So hello everyone, good morning. Today I am going to discuss about how to create a mini app by using swiftui. How to create a mini app by using swiftui, and suppose this is a fruits mini app and your client is requirement add fruit, remove fruit, and price fruit and fruit thumbnail image and which have fruit name. Okay, now first of all we're going to create this model fruit structure. Struct fruit, which is type of identifiable is used to requirement of id, let id, which is type of a string, and uuid. Okay, now we're going to create on this properties name, thumbnail, capacity, and is favorite. Is favorite is fruit, suppose which have a mango fruit is favorite and banana fruit is favorite, and capacity. Okay, now second thing we're gonna create on this fruit store. Fruit store we're gonna access on this multiple screens provide on a fruit by using observable object. Observable access on this by using environment object. Environment object access on this multiple screens. So final class fruit store observable object, which is inherit on this observable object, and we're gonna create on this published property published var fruit, which is type of array of fruit. And initialize we're gonna calling on initializers init fruits array of fruit and self dot function to fruit. This is a fruit store and passing on this multiple screens fruit. Okay, firstly create on the fruit cell, resume on this applications. Okay, no, so firstly we will create on this fruit cells, and firstly we will return navigation link which have a destinations fruit detail view, and fruit detail view create on the fruit detail view. So this is a fruit detail view, and fruit detail view let instance let fruit, which is type of fruit, instance create fruit, and environment object fruit store. Environment object access of this multiple screen data, suppose which have model access on this in this class. The environment object var fruit store, which is type of array of fruit store, and state private var zoomed property create on this in this application zoomed. Okay, and we're going to create on this first index on a element. So var fruit index, which is type of integer, and fruit store dot fruit dot first index method array first index method is the array method, and calling this where $0 dot id is equal to fruit dot id, our element id and fruit id, which will be fruit dot id, which have passed on the fruits, and fruits which have created on this id in this id same matching on this, and this is fruit dot id. We're going to create on this fruit index. Okay, now this is our view. Okay, we're going to create on this our view. We're going to create on first is z stack. We're going to create on z stack. So z stack create, we're going to top leading alignment is top leading, and we're going to image fruit dot thumbnail, fruit access on this fruit thumbnail, and we're going to apply on this property dot resizable and aspect ratio content mode zoom property otherwise true, fill otherwise fit. Okay, now create on this, and we're going to apply navigation bar title text localization string key fruit dot name, which have provide fruit store fruit name with same key on this fruit name. Okay, now this we're going to apply display mode inline, and we're going to apply on this in this image on tab gesture. This image apply on this on tab gesture with animation. We're gonna with animation apply, we're gonna apply on this animation is in out is in duration 3 seconds set dot zoom dot toggle. In this zone property we're gonna get on this bool property, toggle is true and false and true, and we're gonna apply on this frame on this image. So frame in with max width infinity 0 and min width and max width infinity, min height 0 and max height infinity. Okay, so we're going to apply on this condition if dom not is equal to true. So button action we're going to apply on the first side of fruit self first index is favorite toggle, not applying this is favorite. We're going to apply on this button is toggle, and this button is toggle. This is a apply on the fruit store. And in this image system dot fruit name we're going to apply on this image. This is the image. So fruit self dot fruit is system name, self dot fruit name, fruit first index is fruit is equal to true, star dot fill otherwise star. Self dot fruit first index we're going to apply on the fruit index, which is banana, mango, and other first index. We're going to apply on this image foreground color. So self dot fruit store fruits and self dot fruit index dot is favorite true, yellow otherwise gray, yellow and gray. We're going to apply on the font large title padding all transition apply move dot leading, transition apply move dot leading, transition, suppose this is in this element, okay. So this is the detail view, and we're gonna pass on the environment object fruit store fruit test data, and we're gonna get on this test data, okay. This is the fruit cell, and this is the destination of on this fruit detail view, calling on the, and we're gonna apply the image. This is shown this image fruit. So image, we're gonna apply the resizable 50 width and 50 height. We're gonna apply this frame on this image 50 width and 50 height, and we're gonna apply on this corner radius 8.0, and we're gonna create on this v stack in this design apple, and first is localized string key fruit dot name and text fruit dot capacity fruit dot name. Get on this text, okay, and we apply on this subline, and suppose this is the foreground color is red, and change on this red color. Foreground color is red, okay, and suppose this is a command Z and note is the secondary color, okay, the secondary color, and we're gonna create on this spacer in this spacer, and we're gonna create on this v stack and add on this spacer image system is fruit dot is favorite true star dot fill, otherwise star dot is favorite. This is the bold property on fruit model, and then the bold property is favorite, okay, favorite, and we're gonna the foreground color is favorite yellow, otherwise gray. Okay, now we're gonna get the fruit cell, and this is the fruit detail view and fruit. So now we're gonna get on the fruit list view. Fruit list view access on the environment of the fruit store, access on this environment object fruit store. Okay, and screen tag we're gonna get on this screen tag. Suppose this is the screen tag is 1 2 3, and we're gonna get on navigation link, and we're gonna get on this list by using so in list first section we're gonna first section button add room. Text add room, this is the add fruit, and we're gonna get on this button and add room method called. So jump to definition, so add room fruit store dot fruit dot append fruit name apple and apple thumbnail and capacity is 1980. We're gonna create on this function add name user defined function. This is the okay, and then first section is complete, and we're gonna use by using second section we're gonna create on the for each loop fruit store dot fruits, and fruit in we're gonna for each loop the multiple axis fruit on this UI, and we're gonna calling on the fruit cell which a pass on this is a fruit cells create and pass on the fruit cell on a fruits, okay, and which are pass, and we're going to on delete modifier on move modifier. We're going to create on the function on delete modifier. So at offset index set fruit dot fruits remove offset in this other remove on this fruit, and move from source index set to destination integer fruit store dot fruits move source and to offset. We're going to create on this two methods and calling on this modifier on delete and on move modifier passing. Okay, so second section, and this is our list. We're gonna apply the list row background color white and navigation bar title fruit. So this is navigation bar fruits. So this is a fruits app, okay, and navigation bar telling edit button. We're gonna calling the edit button. This is the predefined on the simulator. This is the edit button, known as the user defined. So navigation bar title, this is the edit button calling on this is the edit button, and list row group style so this is group style. Okay, now we're gonna create on this test data hatch. We're gonna pass on this test. We're gonna environment object fruit store fruit test data, and test data hatch debug mode and hatch and if what test data is equal to fruits, and we're gonna multiple initialize on this fruit. Now we're gonna calling on this view hierarchy fruit list view environment object pass fruit details. Suppose the fruit name, suppose this is the environment object fruit store, and this is the calling on this dot environment object and dot environment object and fruit store which I pass on this fruit. So array of fruits we're gonna pass on this fruit, our fruit structure, and name and capacity. Suppose this is our fruit structure, name, thumbnail, capacity, which are provided three actions. So this is swiftui app, and this is the initializer. Suppose this first fruit is apple name and thumbnail. Suppose this is the apple and capacity is 200, and we're gonna create on the second fruit, and same is grapes, and thumbnail is grapes, and its capacity is 213. Okay, and we're gonna get on this third fruit, Suppose this is a fruit is then pass on this, we can acid passed, and this mango. So pass on swiftui app, this is a mango fruit, and thumbnail is mango, and this 4700 capacity. And now we're gonna run this applications. Now we're gonna run this application, check on this mini project by using swiftui mini project. Okay, run on this application. So this is a fruits list, and we're gonna add on this fruit, mango fruit, and add button, press on this mango fruit. Okay, this is the add button, we remove the mango fruit. Suppose this is a remove on this fruits, and remove delete by using delete on this fruit, delete on this fruits. Okay, and edit button use, this is the edit button, delete, and move modify by using edit button, done. Suppose whichever, this is a mango fruit, and we're going to add on this is a mini project by using swiftui. This is a mini project by using swiftui. Now we're going to run this is a remove, and calling or check on this method. Suppose this is a remove, and calling check on this method fruit list view, and by using remove modifier, and this is the remove move delete and move modifier. Now we're going to run this applications. Okay, this is delete and move modifier, and calling, and on this delete modifier. Suppose this is a, and then on delete modifier perform. Suppose this delete modifier perform on this delete, add fruit, when calling on this add fruit. Suppose not calling on this, when calling on the add fruit, this on this capacity, add on this element. Suppose this edit button, press, and remove on this grape, not remove. Suppose done, and we can add it on the red button, press, and we remove on this apple. So delete on this apple, we can add on the done, we're going to add on this fruit, add on this fruit. This is the list. So this is a mini project by using swiftui and threads. User fruits detail, create, user add on this fruit, user add on this mango capacity, and this launches. So thank you for watching this video. Now we're gonna, this is a fruit style, so we can go on this fruits.